Now he's going to do his little Cobra thing. Cool, so we'll make this sporty. Whoa! Alright, alright. Calm down. I'm not killing you yet, but I am going to try to kill you now. Alright, now he's... Alright, boom. Got him. See ya! Oh, the mighty F-16. Hello, my friends, and welcome. We're going to do a full breakdown of the F-16. It's the Max Afterburner channel, and my name is Ryan, and I flew the F-16, the Block 52, with a 229 engine, and I love flying this thing. It's a pilot's jet, if you can't tell just by looking at it. Everything is set up to be extremely user-friendly, which is something I loved. Speaking of that, see how I'm keeping that flight path vector on the horizon? That's not just because I'm some genius and some god of aviation, which is what I try to get girlfriends to think I am, but really only my mom thinks I am. It's the fact that it's so user-friendly, and this G in the jet is 1. So the F-16 seeks 1 G. So if I let go of the stick, which I'm doing right now, completely let go, the jet will seek 1 G. So it kind of makes it's hard and it's easy. It's both all at the same time. I know that's not the answer you wanted, but essentially the jet is built to be user-friendly to where you can be in an attitude, take your hands off the stick and throttle, and it will remain right where you put it. And that's nice when you're running a targeting pod, about to shoot an AMRAAM, drop a laser-guided bomb, or text your friend and tell them to get on DCS. That's what all my friends are telling me these days. So that's why I'm here. Check it out, though. We've got the looks like Block 50 Viper. And there's some different ways to tell on that. A lot of it has to do with the way the front of the Viper looks. So why don't we do that, just so I'm not teasing you here. Yeah, see those little... Oh, getting a little close to my buddy. Sorry. Let me slow it down a little bit. Okay, those little diverter strips in the front, those right there are essentially a great way to tell that you are in a Block 50 plus Viper. There's a lot of other ways out there as well, but the Block 52 that I flew had those nice little scoops up there, and you can see this F-16 is loaded out. Just a nice clean looking aircraft. It's got the cannon on the left hand side. This pilot is wearing the HMD, so here in a second I'm going to turn that on, and we're going to check that out as well. This sim is just beautiful, by the way, and I'll be doing some comparisons to the actual F-16 here in a second as we go through this. This is actually unrealistic, the canopy being this clean. I don't know why it was, but I'd always hit bugs. Yeah, bugs. I felt like I was on a road trip just smashing into things all the time, and that was a bummer when you were in a $60 million beautiful clean F-16. So this bad boy has AMRAAMs on the wingtips, and why does it have AMRAAMs on the wingtips? That's a great question. I personally believe it's just because it can. The designer said, well, this thing carries AMRAAMs, so we want to make sure it can carry an AMRAAM on the wingtip, and then we can load up the pylons as necessary. This is the normal configuration that I would see the F-16 in. Sometimes there would be AIM-9Xs on the wingtips as well. And then you see those turkey feathers on the back of the engine. Oh, that beautiful, beautiful engine. The Block 52 engine is a Pratt & Whitney 229 engine. I flew with those in the Strike Eagle as well. 2 of them, which was kind of nice. No offense, F-16. But those little turkey feather things on the engine itself that make it look like a transformer, that is for heat and making the engine seem less hot, therefore avoiding heat-seeking missiles. So those are kind of important. Yeah. What a beautiful aircraft, just looking down the skin there. You can see, wow, the detail in the sim is so cool, looking at kind of the gunpowder / just like the air effects of the gun, how it is going to distress the paint. It's just gorgeous and beautiful. You can see the different protrusions on the side of the nose cone there. That's going to be like an AOA vane, pressure sensors, all kinds of different things there. Radome, those are diverter strips, I believe, double check me, but that should help with static electricity and basically just protection of the radar. And then of course on the front you got that big pointy thing. That's just to make it look cool, really no other purpose there. No, I'm just kidding. That's the pitot tube, so that is going to tell you your airspeed, and that is kind of important. And then this is something I really wanted to point out. Basically this big Hoover vacuum underneath the F-16. Oh, it sucked in so much air, and this is the reason, my friends, why you can pull 9Gs and accelerate 400 kills. It's just a thing of beauty. We got a jamming pod underneath, it looks like, as well. Pretty sweet stuff there. Actually, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that jamming pod, but that's just me. I just love the gray in the front mixed with the dark gray in the back. Ah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. All right, let's jump back inside this thing. Let's get the HMD on, and let's get rocking and rolling. So as you can see, the different screens in the F-16, we've got the radar here, and it's not bad, not a bad radar. Over here, we've got a situational display, and we've got the targeting pod. We've got that sensor where we can kind of maneuver that thing around. Today, we're going to be focusing more on the air-to-air radar, or the FCR, as it's called in the F-16. All right, here we go. HMD on. Should be over here somewhere, I think. I should probably know. I should probably be better at these switches. Hey, it's been a while, okay? Come on, HMD, where are you at? There it is. I think that's it. Yeah, let's double check. There it is. Okay, in this scenario, they're telling me to target probably some sort of a suppression of enemy air defenses mission would be my assumption. If you look at the different instrumentation here and just how good this sim is, you can see the nicks in the paint, and that is actually very realistic. For whatever reason, I don't know why, there's not a ton of airflow in here. This paint would get nicked up pretty bad. Not because you're a bad pilot, of course. That's at least what I would tell myself. Now, this is something on the Thunderbirds when I was flying the Thunderbirds. This little armrest here that you see was basically a go or no-go item because it helped stabilize your arm while you were pulling G's 3 feet away from another aircraft. And the stick didn't move a lot, so you really needed a lot of stability and guidance just to know where you were at in space as far as the deflection of the stick. It does move a little bit, and actually a little tidbit of information that you can tell your friends about is there were some pilots that ripped tendons in their arm because the stick didn't move at all, and they didn't really have any feedback to know what they were doing. So the engineers and later blocks of the F-16 made it move that much. Thanks, guys. Thanks for nothing. And then as far as the HMD, you can see right now it's telling me that I'm masking the targeting pod. Obviously, that would be the case in a turn like that, and depending on which target it is looking at. Now, looking at the side, the airspeed on the left and the altitude on the right, that's just nice. That is just a really nice feature to have. You can see your distance from bullseye, and I can see that the master arm is hot. I'm in a navigation mode, and the compass there moving is actually really, really helpful knowing which direction you're looking. If you're talking to a JTAC or someone like that, a joint terminal air controller in a close air support scenario, they can say, hey, look to the west, and if I'm looking right here, I know 090, I'm looking to the east, so I need to look over here, other direction. 270, there's the west. All right, let's take this thing down low, and we'll do a little bit of a low fly. I'll talk about the low flying characteristics here in the sim and what I actually saw, and then we'll get some dogfights going as well. I know you guys want the dogfights, so don't worry, that's coming up. Just the fact that this thing was so maneuverable, it just made it so much fun to fly low level, and this sim is so far showing me that it has the skills to replicate a lot of the Viper handling characteristics just because this thing was so easy to turn. And we'll double check, make sure we don't have bags on. Nope, no bags. So we're nice and light. We've been working out, we've been hitting the gym.
Altitude.
Yep, and that's a nice little feature there, flashing with the altitude. Some of the modern versions of the Viper as well have an anti-ground collision system. I believe it's called a ground collision avoidance system, a GCAS. So in a situation like this, let's say we did a massive turn here, lost control of what we were doing and G'd out, and then the jet went like this. This jet itself would rotate and it would pull to hopefully save our lives like that. Whew! And then you would clean out your G-suit, but that's something that engineers put in this jet that's literally saved, I would assume, hundreds of F-16 pilots at this point, which is a beautiful thing. Looking down at some of the switchology down here, just relatively simple, and you might not believe me when I say that, but when you look at some of the other jets out there, this is actually relatively simple. Really realistic seats are seats. This is the switch for the seat to go down. Oh wow, it actually makes the seat go down. Let's try that again. Ah, so oddly satisfying. And yes, this thing does have an autopilot. This is called an upset recovery. We're just in a cloud, so no big deal, but it is a little disorienting. So it says we're 5 degrees, nose low, so now we're level. Wow, that's weird. It doesn't seem like we're level just because we're in a cloud. And that actually brings up a really good point. The F-16 in weather is probably my least favorite aircraft in weather. This bubble canopy, especially if you throw in nighttime, it is not the easiest thing to really understand your attitude. And obviously, that's not what it's built for. It's built for visibility, for dogfighting, which don't worry, we're going to get there in a second. Air-to-air mode, air-to-ground mode. You can change your IFF here, COM1, COM2. IFF is very important because if you're squawking the wrong thing and you cross the wrong geographical line, you will go bye-bye, whether it's from Patriot missiles or from your bros who think you're just a stolen F-16 and this is the plot to Top Gun 3. Relatively sensitive keypad here. It's very tactile. Like when you press something, you know you pressed it, which I actually really like. And then it has should have a return button somewhere, I think. Yeah, right there, return. And just gets you back to the main top level screen, which is nice. Anyway, guys, so I want to show you a little bit of formation work and just kind of how, yeah, a little bit of what we would do on the Thunderbirds, but honestly, with all these bombs and everything underneath, it might be a little challenging. This guy's got bags on him as well. But as you can see, it's all about just like being calm, cool, and collected. Honestly, if you start freaking out, you'll get into one of these things called a PIO. You don't want to fly back there either. You'll get brown on your jet. We can't get this nice shiny Viper all dirty. We don't want that. But a PIO is this. When you get into this situation and you're like, oh, overcorrecting, the best thing to do in the Viper is just nothing. Stop. Let go. See how it kind of seeks 1G? And then everything's a little better. And then just start getting the speed brake out, slow down a little bit, tell your buddy sorry that you're actually not drunk and that you're just having a moment to yourself. Now get the flight path vector back on the horizon, get back in position. When it comes to flying on the Thunderbirds, one of the big things that we would do was full nose down trim, and we would disconnect the trim as well. And it's a switch that is over here. Trim disconnect switch in the back over there somewhere. Big picture is that would allow you to not have the flight control system put you in a situation where it was auto trimming, because if you auto trim to 1G while you're in that type of formation position, you don't have as much of a ability to control small, tiny little movements. As you can see, I'm using him as the horizon. So I use him, I keep him on the horizon. This is how you would do a formation landing as well. Even when he starts to turn like that, ideally you would keep him. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, we're in guns mode, and we have a bandit that we have a lock to at our 12 o'clock. And this is where the F-16 really makes its money. Honestly, they've done so many updates to this thing, and each time it's kind of like, hopefully they don't make it unable to dogfight. That's the big thing you want to do, is keep this thing as a pure dogfighter, ideally. All right, so our 500 bills. Let's go ahead and execute a lead turn. So we'll see line of sight increase right there. Boom, lead turn. And G's coming on, so you would be squeeze that booty. Is a sound you would make in that case. And graying out is not an odd thing to have happen. There he is. Okay. MU chaffing and flaring around the circle. Keep our airspeed up, not bad. And we're gonna roll out as to do another brake turn. We got some good distance away from them, so, but we don't want to kill all of our energy. Looks like a MiG-29. I would say MiG-29. And he's going down, so we're gonna go down as well. Do we have bags on? Please no. Okay, good. Oof. Look at that Soviet paint on this aggressor. It's a beautiful jet. Beautiful jet. Okay. There he goes. See, again, MiG-29, formidable enemy. And now we're going to basically do a little repo here. There he is on the other side of the circle. The thing that's easy to do in the F-16 that I noticed is just you can pull off a lot of energy pretty quickly. But also it has a lot of thrust, so you can get it back pretty quickly as well. Now we're going to make our way down to the floor. I'm going to chaff flare and reverse. Reverse isn't always the best thing. If he's really good, he'll capitalize on it. But I don't know how he got behind me so fast. That was really fast, though. All right, deck's coming up. So we're going to dish it out. That's to not hit the ground. And continue the turn around. Big thing is get the guns as well, the gun solution to the side you're turning to. It's always a nice touch. Let's see where he's at. He's at our 6 o'clock. Okay, we're getting way fast. That's easy to do as well. 500 bills. Okay, now I'm showing him at our 12 o'clock. Okay, we got a lock. Oh, maybe he's separated for a second. Not sure on that one. I'm trying to get a gunshot on this guy pre-merge just because, why not? Try to get him to chaff and flare because that just gives me a better target. Okay, he's coming into 5 miles. I'm surprised I didn't hit him right there. Make sure the master arm saw it. Yeah. I'm really surprised I didn't hit him. I was all over that dude. Alright, good. Little reversal. Okay. I didn't get a good look at that one. I was looking at my symbology in my head, but I'm thinking Su-27 possibly? Big thing with the dogfight is just never quit. So that's my plan right now. Never quit. And if you fly to the HUD, take a shot, just because in a real dogfight, you're probably not going to get too many of those. Alright. Yeah, and you can just really rip away energy so fast if you're not careful. In any jet, but you know, the F-16 is usually pretty forgiving because it's got so much thrust. Okay, we're going to dig to the inside. Try to go for the gunshot on him. He's still pulling away by 30 knots. He's going to go up. We'll go up with him, though. That's the nice thing about the Viper. Okay, there we go. Basically controlling the closure there is why we were able to get that kill. And he didn't think we could control the closure. Haha. Who do you think we are, dude? Alright, little tip of the hat. Not your fault. It's the fact that you're fighting against an F-16. The thing I really love about the F-16 is that it is... How do I say this? It allows you to be very aggressive. And it doesn't judge you for being aggressive. It allows you to really go for that kill and then not lose so much energy that you can't go for it again. And that's something I really enjoy about the F-16. So, little known fact, when these things first came out, the FSD versions were really easy to spot on radar, not the full self-driving versions for you Tesla fans out there. I believe that stands for a full-scale design. Okay, I'm going pre-merge shots on this dude. I'm just holding the trigger down. Yeah, nothing. Looks like a Su-30? Su-30, I think. A lot of these radars are the same in these jets, so the RWR is going to say it's the same thing. Okay, I'm getting too fast. See, the thing about dogfighting in the F-16 is you can literally get too fast, which is a good problem to have, I know, but it can also get you killed. Okay, sweet. Su-33 is what that was. Cool. I got a hit on him because I took that shot pre-merge. See, when you take those risks, sometimes they pay off, and he's damaged now. He's damaged goods. So now, okay, I want to ease a little bit. See, not to pull off all my energy. His jet's a little damaged. It's like in a fight, you know, a boxing match when you know the guy's kind of wobbly. Alright, yeah, he's a little wobbly. Again, just kind of maintain that offensive position. Fly to what's called his elbow. That's kind of where his flares are out there. Let's take a shot with an AIM-9X. Okay, let's see if the AIM-9X squares the corner on him. Dang! Okay. Yeah, the AIM-9X is like, yeah, I'll square the corner on him. What do you think? Okay, we're going up against... it's not the most... I guess it's not the top level AI. It is just before the top level AI. And he's loaded out with AA-11, so he's got some heat seekers on him. We're going to chaff flare into the merge. And merge with this guy. It's a Su-30. It's actually a 2-seat Su-30. And it's got heat-seeking missiles on it. So let's just see how this goes for us. AI, super formidable force. Yeah. We're still going to treat it like it's... See, he's got a missile coming in. Yep. Good. Basically, that missile went after our flares underneath us. Alright. Now we have to get a kill fast, because if he gets his nose back around on us, it could be really bad for us. Right. Got a good lock on him. He's blowing through the merge. Yeah, this AI is at a veteran level. So I think he was thinking he's going to kill us with that missile that came underneath us and hit our flares. So again, flare discipline is huge. The F-16 also, I was out of burner when that happened to make the... Okay, we're going to fly to his elbow. Fly to the elbow, max power, another G, another brake turn. Oh shoot, you know what? I think I have my tanks on. Do I have tanks on? Ah, dang it. There we go. Okay. Oh, where'd he go? In the meantime. Dang it. I lost him when I did that. Oh, there he is. 12 o'clock. Okay, now we're a dogfighter. Jeez. Rookie move, man. Going into a merge like that. Okay. Easing off and now trying to get behind him. Alright. Boom. He's got a nice paint job. It's going to look good splashed in the ocean. Oh, we're right behind him. Okay, good. Still got energy. Where'd he go? I see his flares. Ah, dang it. Oh, there he is. Or no, that's, there's actually a Russian bomber out here. That's what that is. Is he behind us? I mean, he's a veteran, so. Yeah, he's... Oh, dang it, he got us. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, here we are again, going against this veteran AI, Su-30. I would like to kill him with a gun, obviously, because the F-16 is just really good at doing that. All right, let's get into the radar. We got this guy coming in. He's, as soon as he approaches 5 miles this time, I am going to, let's see if I can. Okay, I'm trapping and flaring. Okay, we're getting rid of the tanks. Boom, tanks are gone. It's not letting me see the outside view, but that's okay. Chaff flare. Chaff flare. There comes his missile. Okay, went behind us. Alright. I'm in max, getting a G-strain on. Yeah, he's blowing through, thinking his missile is going to kill us. And that might not be unrealistic, honestly. Let's see if we can get him fast. Alright. He's trying to do like a Cobra maneuver on us, but we're going up with him. Okay. Saving 3-9 line is what this is called. This is exactly where we'd want to be right now. See if we can actually get a shot on him. Alright, I am basically spraying and praying right now. It's not where I want to be, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. Alright, all fairness, I was resetting my headset. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Alright, now I'm staying behind this dude. If I let him get behind me, he's gonna slay me. Just the fact that I have position on him now is like, I have to be able to take him out. If I don't, I will die. And he's a little wily. So are we. Alright, cool. Yes, clipped him. Oh, that's what we want. Yes! That is what we want, baby! All day. Woo! We got this Russian bomber. Could be simulation as in, like, this is an A-50, one of their airborne radar and control systems. Honestly, what we would do right now is we would just throw a couple AMRAAMs their way and then get out of dodge. But since we got a good dogfighter, let's see if we can shoot this thing down. It does shoot back, which is kind of sporty. Kind of fun. Realistic. Actually, you know what? We'll go up against an expert AI after this. Boom. All right, cool. That was like a long-range shot, but I didn't want to get in his gun funnel. So there he goes. Good luck and good night. All right, let's go up against the expert AI. Ah, what a beautiful jet. Okay, we are going up against Ace level AI. Ace AI, if you will. So the top level AI in DCS. And let's see how this goes for us. We got him locked up. Let's go ahead and... Here's us in this Ukrainian F-16. There's him. Nice paint job. All right, let's get rid of the tanks. Goodbye. Tanks and the pylons. Okay, now I'm looking for a missile because he's in ace. He's going to shoot probably both of his heat seekers at us. And if they slay us, we'll try again. But I don't want to shoot him pre-merge. As long as it's letting us flare. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. There goes that missile underneath us. And now lead turn. I did take a little shot at him pre-merge just because he's probably going to do the same to us. All right, cool. Now I'm flying to his elbow. Again, probably not unrealistic. They're going to lose sight potentially. I'm in max power. Okay, I need to get a lock. Shoot, that's something I messed up without. I should have done a lock way before. It's a little intimidating thinking of this level of AI. He's totally lost sight. I'm going to let him start turning. Oh, so tempting. Let's say I had an ROE where I couldn't like actually kill him yet. This is what I'd be doing. A little confused that this is the ace level AI. He has no idea we're here, I don't think. Hey, bro. Okay, there he goes. Now he's going to do his little cobra thing. Cool, so we'll make this sporty. Whoa! Alright, alright. Calm down. I'm not killing you yet, but I am going to try to kill you now. Alright, now he's... Alright, boom. Got him. See ya! Alright, let's get the HMD on for this one. Let's see, there it is. It's woken up. I should have had this on all along. And here we are. Okay, remember, we're going up against Expert AI, and this one's called Ace AI. We got a good lock on him. I'm chaffing and flaring. As soon as I see that missile come off the rail, because he's got a heat seeker on him, I'm going to make sure I flare that thing off. And then I just want a really good lead turn. I'm actually getting faster now than what I probably normally would. Okay, here we go. Surprised he hasn't shot yet. There's his missile, looks like. There it is. Yep, going underneath us again. Sweet. Going after our flares. Okay, now lead turn. We got a few angles on him. Oh, it's just hard to. It's hard for him to dogfight with a Viper. Like, it's just going to be hard for a Russian Su-30 to dogfight a Viper. It's almost like a bit of a Strike Eagle versus Viper scenario. Okay, awesome. We got behind him. Now, keep in mind these things probably have rear-looking radars, so who knows what could be coming at us. But we got a good lock on him. Now we're going to try to close in behind him. If we stay right behind him, he's going to have a hard time seeing us. Okay, there he goes. Now he sees us. So now we're in a dogfight with high-level AI. Let's see how that goes for us. Okay, I'm staying faster than normal just because I know I'm going to need more energy, but that is going to extend my turn circle. But I'm not really too worried about that right now at this point. I just want angles. And I don't really want to go fully down with him. I will go down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to commit a little more. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Oh, that was so close. That was a bad idea. Yeah, see, he's behind us now. I'm getting fast. I knew it was a bad idea to go down that low with him, but I just couldn't help it. Okay. Let's see if we can keep raiding around. We're at 320. I wish we were faster. And he's gaining ground on us. Or did he go up? Dang it. I don't see him. There he is. Okay. Yeah, a little merge. Yeah, I mean, whew. That I can't believe we didn't smack the deck on that one. That was just not a good BFM move, if you couldn't tell. All right. Let's see if we can get a tally on him. Okay, I think that's the bomber out there. Yeah, that's definitely not him. Or is it him? It is him. Okay, he's trying to separate, looks like. Okay, he's missile coming at us. That's his heat seeker coming at us. Looks like it went underneath us again. Dude, where's your sportiness, bro? Yeah, okay, we're flaring. That all looks good. And notice I came out of burner. Yeah, he was trying to build distance and get his weapon off, so that is actually probably what high-level AI would do, because that's the easier kill. Little did they... Oh, okay, I thought that was another missile. I think he only has 2. Oh, that was a pretty good shot. Oh, nice! We got him! Got his wing. Blew off his wing, baby. Oh, that feels so good. Good night, Ace AI. Woo! That's a nice splash. And now we go home and plan our victory speech. Anyway, back to the F-16 itself. Just one of the most iconic aircraft ever. And the way that they have this all built, it's even got the defog lever. Let's go to defog. Min, max. That's basically like your heat over there. Got your trim. This was the trim disconnect switch I was talking about earlier in the video. Oh, man, it just brings back so many good memories. Yeah, and then just the seat looks so nice. I mean, just very well replicated. Super cool. Got all the little details in it. So, man, what a beautiful, beautiful jet. I might take it back and try to do a simulated flame out approach. Let's do that, and we'll end the video with that. Sorry to the people golfing down below, but we're going to have to get rid of these tanks. 4. Sorry about that. Right onto the golf course. Oh boy. Tanks are gone. We're really fast, so we'll simulate our flame out. So actually really good replication by DCS in the fact that I'm trying to do these SFOs with tanks on. And typically you wouldn't do that. I mean, I suppose there's a case where you would retain the tanks. Okay, I'm going to drop the gear and try to do basically a random entry SFO. Keep some G on the jet to slow it down. And the jet does go into a different mode with the gear down. Basically, it goes into a different flight control regime where the jet basically says, hey, I can make this easier on you. And then it has that little staple there, and that's your AOA guide. So if you keep your flight path vector in that staple, then you won't scrape the tail of the F-16. So that's actually nice. Okay, this looks good. We're at 240. I'm going to go ahead and pitch towards that like 1,000 or 2,000 foot shallow of the runway. And then once the runway hits probably 5 on my flight path vector, I'm going to go ahead and pitch for the thresholds. This is looking a lot better. Okay, now I'm going to pitch for the thresholds. Center it right there. All right, awesome. Cool. And now we start slowing it down with the wheel brakes. And that is landing the Viper. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next video.